Reimagining Success, episode 221. You're listening to the Reimagining Success podcast, where we help you design a business and a life that allows you freedom from the 9-to-5. I'm your host, Anna Lundberg, ex-corporate good girl, now a business mentor and coach, author, mum of 2, and I'm here to help you create more freedom, flexibility, and fulfillment. Now let's get started with redefining success outside of the 9-to-5. Hello there and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed my extra little mini series last week. I did 5 mini episodes to celebrate the launch of my book Outside the 9-to-5, which is now back up to full price on Amazon. You can get the Kindle, which has now launched as well, and you've got the paperback available. So I hope you've had a chance to grab your copy. I hope you will leave a review on Amazon. An honest one, of course, and I'd love to hear your feedback as well. So we're shifting gears a little bit and looking ahead to 2023, and I wanted to take the time to walk you through how we can work together this year. So, of course, if you're already working with me, if you want to skip this, you're very welcome to, but you may learn something new, and there are always other programs and services that you might consider joining as well. But I wanted to introduce you to, perhaps for the first time if you're new to the community, and remind you of the options, because I know I may think some of these things are obvious, and I know that you all have many other things that you're thinking about, and it may not be as clear to you. If you have any questions, of course, you can message me on your favourite social channel, reply to any of my emails. You can email me at podcast@onestepoutside.com as well. So through One Step Outside, I'm helping you design a business and a life that gives you freedom from the 9-to-5. I hope that's clear. And there are, of course, several options for how you can work with me. And I really want you to choose a program that's right for you. So in brief, the overview, you have the Outsiders Business Academy, you have the Business Incubator, and you have the Accelerator. And then, of course, you can always work with me one-to-one. The Academy is a self-paced course that you work through in your own time to learn and implement the foundations of building that profitable business. It's actually a prerequisite then for joining the Accelerator program, which I'll talk about more in a moment. The Academy is at what I hope you feel is an affordable price. Because it's self-directed, I'm not involved giving you tailored feedback and so on. Then I'm able to offer that at a price for you that I hope will allow more of you to join if you can't afford perhaps the coaching. But more than that, it's an incredible resource. And I think even if you can afford more, actually, this is a great place to start. It is, in fact, the companion to the new book Outside the 9-to-5. It's really a course version, if you will, of the book. So if you've read the book and want more support, or if you can't be bothered to read the book and you don't think it'll be engaging just to read it passively in the book, then, the Outsiders Business Academy is a great option because it'll walk you through in an interactive way with videos and workbook and so on. The second program is the Business Incubator. It's a year-long mentoring program for you if you're an experienced corporate professional who wants to translate your skills and passions into a profitable and fulfilling business. It's more comprehensive. It's a hybrid course coaching group program, and it's really walking you from sort of the beginning of the process. I kind of have an idea, I'm not sure, right through to it's happening, I've got my first clients and so on. And then finally, you have the Outsiders Business Accelerator, which is an ongoing mastermind for you if you already have your business, right? But you're ready to achieve success in your own terms. So as I mentioned there, the Business Academy is a prerequisite for joining the Accelerator program. That's new for this year, actually. I introduced it last year because I really want to make sure that the people in the Accelerator are at the same level. They have the foundations in place. They're familiar with my concepts, and we can really work on more advanced strategies, on the community, on tailoring, on implementing, and so on. So that's the Accelerator. And finally, of course, if you're looking for one-to-one support, I do have some spots available for individual coaching and mentoring. So that's the overview. Let me go into a bit more detail on each of them. The Business Academy, again, is a self-paced course. Just to share a little bit of an insight, a few clients I worked with, so you can actually add one-to-one coaching onto the course, so we can talk about that option. A few of my clients, we spent all of last year working through the program because, life happens. They're doing it perhaps alongside definitely alongside other things, and while running a business, or while having children, or while working actually part-time, and so on. So we worked through actually and implemented and tailored and applied the learnings and so on over a period of 12 months. I had another incredible client who signed up to the course, worked through it in her own time in just a couple of weeks. So just to give you the breadth of possibility there, that if you're really keen and you want to work through the material quickly, you can, if you want to take the time. And of course, just working through the course, ticking the box isn't going to get you the results, right? You have to actually implement it as well. But just to give you the full range of what's possible with the Academy. So it's for you if you want to translate your skills and experience into profitable business. Maybe you're a new business owner, you have already the business in place, but you're kind of running on trial and error and you're not getting the results you want, and you want to be more strategic and systematic. So maybe you've got lots of ideas, but you don't know how to turn them into a viable business. You might be already trying to follow all the free stuff that you've got and different courses and doing all the right things, but again, you're not really getting the traction. And maybe you've seen some success, but you're not living the life, I suppose, that you were dreaming of. You're successful actually with clients, but you don't have the free time that you wanted, or you're working with the wrong kind of clients and so on. So for me, and all of these programs are built on this, what you need to build that life outside the 9 to 5 is the 5 pillars. That's going to support your lifestyle, give you the freedom, flexibility and fulfillment that you're after. The 5 pillars, if you've been hiding under a rock or if you're new to my community, are: number 1, a clear personal definition of success to shape your strategy and guide your actions. Number 2, the confidence and resilience to deal with the inevitable ups and downs. Number 3, the right business model that will get you the results that you want. Number 4, a strong personal brand that will attract your ideal clients to you. Number 5, flexible work-life integration with a business that fits around your other priorities. And those are the 5 pillars that I'll walk you through in the Outsiders Business Academy. So there are 4 steps on each of those pillars. I won't go through these, but if you want to read more about this one, you can go to onestepoutside.com/course, onestepoutside.com/course. And again, if you have been an early adopter, early reader, as it were, of the book, you'll recognize that these 4 steps on each of the 5 pillars are represented in the book Outside the 9 to 5 as well. So you'll get 20 video lessons that I created last year. There are 4 on each of the 5 pillars, plus an intro, so actually 25 video lessons. You're getting that proprietary 5 pillars framework that no one else is teaching, and it's a 49-page workbook. I didn't manage to pad in an extra page to make it a 50-page, so it's a 49-page workbook with practical exercises to help you take action. If you buy now as well, you will get an annual planning session and a worksheet for this coming year. You'll get the quarterly planning session and worksheet as well. And once you've completed the Academy, you'll then be eligible for the Accelerator, which is the mastermind program that will actually provide you the ongoing support to complete what you've learned, to really apply everything and tailor it to your business. So that's the Business Academy, onestepoutside.com/course. The incubator is, has a sort of warm and fuzzy place in my heart. It was my first ever group program. It was called One Step Outside the 9 to 5 originally. And it's really, if you want to have my support in implementing what you're learning, if you are still in a job, that's really important that you're doing this alongside the job. That's why we have the 12 months to do it, because you're juggling, of course, many other priorities. So it's really planned around that. You get one-to-one support from me. You get to be working alongside others who are doing the same, working through the same transition. And you get access to the Academy course as well, plus lots of other content as well to help you implement. So, if you want a career change, but you just can't quite imagine what you might want to do instead, then this will be really powerful for you. Of course, if you're hesitant to turn your back on a successful corporate career, the stable salary, everything for what could be a pipe dream, we'll work through those fears and concerns as well. And if you have lots of great ideas, but you just don't quite know how to turn them into a viable business, then this is for you as well. Again, the Business Incubator is based around the 5 pillars, so you get access to the Academy. But on top, we're doing one-to-one calls together. We're doing a kickoff call to design your personal roadmap, to really look at your specific goals and circumstances. Again, you'll get access to that comprehensive Business Academy course with the workbook and the videos and so on. You get one-to-one coaching from me, plus weekly check-ins via WhatsApp, and that's optional if you want that. And most people like that accountability, but I won't bother you if you don't want me to. Really structured milestones and checkpoints throughout that time, as well as the option to join group coaching and Q&A calls as well. So this is, as I said, it's one of my favorite programs. It's really the one that's going to give you fantastic results, to actually have a pipeline of clients when you sort of graduate out of that. And you can read more about that at onestepoutside.com/9 to 5. So the 9 and 5 are numbers. onestepoutside.com/9 to 5. Finally, you have the Business Accelerator program. Remember, this is actually a good next step for you, whether you've done the academy, the incubator, or in fact read the book. I will see if that works. But if you actually read the book and you promise me that you've sort of worked through the materials and you're familiar with all that now, you already have your business, the accelerator could be a good option for you. So if you have a fledgling business that you're looking to grow to the next level, if you want to boost your credibility, attract more of your ideal clients, and if you want to make all this work alongside, childcare or a chronic illness or any specific circumstance that means that work-life integration is especially important for you, then this is a really good option. Maybe, as all of us, you're impatient to make that bigger impact. You feel like you're sort of the best kept secret in your industry, and you're not sure if you're going to be able to actually generate a consistent revenue from the work that you love. So you find yourself kind of taking on clients and projects that aren't fully aligned with your vision. Or you're doing all the things and you're feeling a bit exhausted. You're not sure exactly what's working, what's not, so you can't quite prioritize. And maybe a lot of my clients feel this way, that you feel turned off by some of the kind of sleazier feeling marketing and sales tactics that you've seen recommended, and you feel a bit drained because you're trying everything and it's not quite working. And above all, if you're feeling really busy, you're sort of ticking off to-do lists all the time, but you're buried in obligations and tasks that are draining you. You just don't have the energy and time left over for your real passion projects. Not to mention your family, friends, and all the reasons why you wanted to start this business in the first place, right? So the accelerator, you do have to have worked through the academy, gone through coaching with me, joined the incubator, or at least read the book and demonstrated that to me. We'll have a call before you join. Then you can join the accelerator. So you need to have those prerequisites before you join. And there again, you'll get, of course, access to the course, in fact, because that's something you'll want to dip into again. We'll have live coaching Q&A calls, new masterclasses every month. You'll have 12-week action plans and quarterly intensives to help you really apply, and get results every 3 months. And then, of course, we'll do annual business planning as well. You will get access to the training archive. So there's over 2 years of topics by now, and you'll get support from the really lovely community as well on LinkedIn. We'll be looking at bringing in guest experts as well to run training clinics on specific topics. So Business Academy, I should say Business Accelerator, you can go to onestepoutside.com/accelerate, onestepoutside.com/accelerate. You've got the Business Academy course, Business Incubator, and the Business Accelerator. And then finally, of course, limited options, because I have limited hours in the day, but there are spaces for one-to-one coaching and mentoring. And this is, of course, why I started the business, and I love this. So the value of one-to-one coaching is that you can, of course, choose what you want to focus on. Some people choose to focus on one of the steps, one of the pillars. So, for example, if you're not clear on what you want, then we can really deep dive over 3 months on defining what success looks like for you and give you really concrete next steps. We've worked on your personal brand as well. If you want to work on coming up with your headline, your content strategy, how to build your credibility and boost your visibility. We can also work on your business model. It's really up to you. But I can then be your one-to-one hand-holding, as it were, coach and mentor alongside you, almost like a business partner as we work together. And usually with new clients, I would look at a 3-month coaching program. You do have the option, by the way, to do an intensive 90-minute session. So if you've got a really specific topic, you don't think you need ongoing support, you maybe just want to, I say just, it's still a big topic, but clarify your niche, really nail that elevator pitch, assess a new opportunity, then we can use that kind of longer session to double click on that. Or we can do a 1-day strategy session as well, especially this time of year, of course, at the beginning of the year, but any time really. We're coming up as well to the start of the tax year, at least in the UK. than doing sort of a 12-month strategy review with me in person if you are local. So I'm in the southwest, I'm in Poole and Dorset. So if you're in London, southeast, southwest, if we can travel to each other, then that's an option. If not, I also do it virtually as well. So that's an option. Now, all of these, I'll just double check the link. If you go to onestepoutside.com / I'm going to say coaching would make sense, wouldn't it? We'll see if that redirects. onestepoutside.com / coaching will take you to the one-to-one coaching and mentoring. So I hope that's all clear. I've taken time, of course, to build out these different programs. I'm not planning on changing them anytime soon. So that is my offering, but I do one-off workshops. I do sort of ad hoc things as well. So keep an eye out for that. And of course, I hope you filled in my survey a few weeks ago when I asked for your insights as well. If not, I think it's still live, hopefully, onestepoutside.com / survey to let me know what would be helpful for you. So again, you've got the Business Academy course, you've got the Business Incubator, Business Accelerator, you have one-to-one coaching, and you can find all of these at onestepoutside.com / just onestepoutside.com, let's say, and then you can find everything. There's a little quiz there as well, by the way, on the homepage where you can find out what's the best next step for you. So do that. There's a button that says find your one step. My stomach is rumbling, so I think I'll take a break now and go off for an early lunch. Thanks so much for listening. I hope that's helped to clarify, remind you, prompt you perhaps to reach out to talk to me about how we can work together. I'd love to hear from you. I would love to work with you if you've been kind of dancing on the fence, as it were, on the sidelines and considering working with you. I know that working with me, rather, I know that many people will stay in the community for quite some time before they reach out. Others will, jump on the opportunity right away. So whichever option you fall into, I look forward to getting to know you more and to hearing from you and hopefully supporting you in 2023. So that's how we can work together this year. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to Reimagining Success with Anna Lundberg. To book a free 30-minute call with me, just visit onestepoutside.com / call, and we'll have a conversation about what's holding you back and how I can help you achieve your personal and professional goals. That's onestepoutside.com / call. I look forward to chatting with you.